And now we are down to 4. We are down to 4. The stage is all set. Of let's see who's about to go to Vegas because you got Detroit, which I pretty much called. You got Frisco, right? You got KC, and now you got Baltimore. Hey, listen, that Taylor Swift magic is not going to work here in Baltimore. I'm just letting you know. I just made a call up to my family. I just said, but they was just partying up there. But hey, listen, the stage is already set. I'm Damon, DK and Tree Podcast. Come on in here, TJ. Listen, that was the game we've all been waiting for right there. That's the game we've been waiting for. I mean, back and forth as it should have been, like it always is between these two. They're not even in the same division, and they go at it like they are all the time. Mm-hmm. And what happens? One mistake cost that whole game. And with Allen just missing Diggs in the end zone wide open, I'm like, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. It's like you said before you even came on air. We got to have a talk about Allen now. We do. We got to have a talk about it. But hey, Bills Mafia, let me get on you again before I let you start. Here we go with throwing the snowballs down the field again. Because don't think I didn't catch some of them plays where y'all was still throwing snowballs at players. Come on. Yeah. Y'all need to get it together. Get it together, y'all sore losers. Whole bunch of sore losers up there. Okay, just because your franchise has sucked, okay, and can't get it together, you lost 4 Super Bowls. You're still bitter about that. And then you still antsy and all that. Hey. I digress. Go ahead.
Nah, man. I mean, like we talked about before we hopped on, man. Like, we need to have a serious conversation about Josh Allen. We do, because this is yet another game where everything was lined up for the Bills to win this game. Everything. And Allen missed on some easy throws that could have easily put points on the board. This game, honestly, should not be as close as it was.
No.
If Allen had hit on some of those throws that had people wide open, that could have led to easy touchdowns, this game is practically a blowout. And the reason why I say we need to have this conversation is because the same throws that I'm talking about that Josh Allen missed are the throws that Patrick Mahomes made.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I look at it like this, and I don't want to stat watch too much, obviously, but when you look at the totals between Mahomes and Allen, and you see that Mahomes only had less than 10 incompletions out of the entire game, and Josh Allen is having 10 to 11, 10 to 15, it's like, yeah, that's how games are win and lost. I'm sorry. And the whole thing about, the missed field goal, I'm telling you, on that possession, it would have ended in 7 if Allen had found on the third down play before the kick, there was 2 wide receivers on the far left side. They were one-on-one. They were one-on-one coverage.
Yep.
But you take that chance over trying to scramble to the other side where you know there's nothing but traffic down there. So you missed on that could have easily led to at least a first down. You didn't even need a touchdown, okay? Because there was still time left on the clock. It was 1:55 left, okay? You had an opportunity to just get a first down. The problem was, yet again, you wanted to play hero ball and you panicked. So instead of you making the easy throw, making the easy completion, you decide to launch it to where there's nothing but traffic. He's lucky that it wasn't even picked off. Like, you were very lucky that he didn't just, like, put it in a spot to where it was a jump ball. Because if it was a jump ball, he's getting picked off.
Yep.
And so when you look at moments like that, yeah, Allen had a great game, but yet again, this is another Chiefs Bills game where we're like, yeah, Josh Allen, but this again. So what's the excuse going to be now? He missed that he missed the field goal that could have been avoided if he had just hit a wide open receiver.
Right, absolutely. And I'm just like, okay, and I love when Tony Romo breaks it down to you. Yes. He went to the wrong side of the field.
Like I said,
wrong side of the field. Like you said, nothing but traffic over there. Everybody on the other side of the field was open. You doing it, trying to be Superman.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be Superman. And he cost the Buffalo Bills that game. Okay, you want to get it down to your kicker. Okay, fine. He botched the kick. That's on him. But them winds were swirling up there 30, 40 miles per hour. So, right. Hey, listen, you had to know what was on the line. Hey, I need first downs. Hey, let me run this ball a little bit more. Hey, let me do that. Let me put my team in the best position to win this game. Absolutely. And when he missed that kick, I saw it's game over.
Absolutely.
Game over.
This is another thing too. Everybody, I know. I said that was a guarantee that there is a touchdown that he missed on that third down play, but you didn't need a touchdown on that play.
Right.
What you needed was to take two things needed to happen. Either one or two things was going to happen. Either you needed to take some time off the clock, so in case you do score, you don't give Mahomes enough time for them to score themselves, or B, you get yourself as an offense as close as you get to a first down or a first down, so that way you have another set of opportunities to score. Either way, either one of those two options leads to clock being eaten up, which leads to less time for Mahomes to score.
Or giving him the ball back, period.
Exactly. So, again, like I said, on those plays, you're under the 2 minutes. There's timeouts to your avail. Everything is in your disposal. And yet you want to throw it into traffic? Why?
What? Right.
So again, when you look at moments like that, and then you look at Mahomes on the other side, who's just throwing completion after completion, running the ball when they're supposed to, getting 9 yards a play. I gotta check the stats again. I'm pretty sure they averaged 7 yards a run. Like it almost looked like the Bills defense could not stop the run. It was bad.
Oh no! And if you notice, the Chiefs were running the ball down their throat.
Yes.
They kept running the ball down their throat. I said, oh, that's going to be the difference maker between the end of this game, is because they're running the ball and the Bills isn't running the ball. Josh Allen just trying to be Superman. No, you can't be Superman. Use your team. Use your team. Use your team. And that big drop, when I thought he caught it, that third and long, he launched that ball and he hit the ground. I thought he caught it. And it was like incomplete. I said, and when they slowed it down, I said, okay, that's all right. And again, missing Diggs wide open in the end zone. Missing them wide open in the end zone. Wide open in the end zone.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
So that's the conversation with Buffalo that we have to have going forward, unfortunately. Now, with me saying this, let me make this perfectly clear, because I know I have none but Bills fans heading towards my neck right now with what I'm saying about Josh Allen. This does not change the fact that he is a top 10 quarterback. Let me make that very clear. This game does not say that he's not a top 10 quarterback. What I am saying is we need to stop having him in the same conversation as Mahomes. What I'm saying is we need to stop having him in the same conversation as a Lamar Jackson. I'm saying we need to stop having them in the same conversation as a Joe Burrow. I'm saying we need to stop having them in a top 5, top 3 conversation. That's over right now. That's over right now. Okay? So again, I'm not saying that this is a Josh Allen is the scum of the earth. He can't play quarterback. No. What I'm saying is the discussions of being arguably the top quarterback in the NFL, No. Sorry. We can't have that discussion right now. We can't. So, again, which goes to the flip side for Kansas City. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. The offense is back. And they're for real this time. I hate to break it to y'all, but there's a guy by the name of Isaiah Pacheco who is going to run the football and run it very hard. Okay, someone's going to get hit, and you would think that somebody his size is not going to pummel somebody, but when he runs that football, somebody's going to get hit, and it ain't him. Okay, and again, Mahomes, because here's the thing that we've been knocking with the offense all year was the drops. Oh my goodness, there's a big play, but they dropped the ball. So now they lost 30 yards. They lost a 40-yard bomb, or they lost this touchdown, right? It was cold up there in Buffalo.
Yeah.
There was a lot of reasons to drop that football. I didn't see a whole lot of drops on that field. That's concerning to me.
Right.
That's concerning to me. Because all that did was literally say, Mahomes is confident. Mahomes is comfortable now. And when Mahomes is comfortable, and when he is having to be in an offense where he is confident in his receivers, that's concerning. Now, that doesn't mean it's a guaranteed win. That doesn't mean that, they're just gonna, drop 50 like they did with Tyreek Hill. I'm not saying none of that. What I'm saying is what we just saw was an offense that we've been waiting on all year long. And they picked the right time to click it on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because now, like you said, they about to go to the AFC, a six AFC championship game. Six AFC championship game. 6 AFC championship game. The only difference is that it's not in Kansas City. It's in Baltimore.
We tried, y'all. I swear to God. I swear to God,
this
we
is the
tried.
matchup that I wanted.
Tried.
And I'm going to keep saying it. This is the matchup that I wanted.
Yeah.
Tony Romo said today, in the immortal words of the nature boy Ric Flair, to beat a man, you got to beat the man.
Yep.
You got to beat the man. Yep. And guess what's going to happen? We're going to beat the man. And we're going to beat him bad when they come to Baltimore. See, again, Buffalo and Kansas City play each other so much, they know each other. It's like they're in the same division, but they're not. They play each other so much, they know each other. They know each team is going to be aggressive. They know that it's just going to be a matchup. They know that's going to be one play away. Just like that, I don't know, what was it, 4th down? And they stopped somebody short? Because I think I missed that one. And that was a mistake on Buffalo. That was a mistake on Buffalo.
Again.
Because they're being aggressive at the wrong time. Game manageable. Keep it close. Because if either quarterback gets the matchup they want, that game is over.
Absolutely.
It so happened that it was Kansas City again. Hey, you like the score? You like the score?
Oh my God!
You like that score? Like that
if
score?
I see that, if I see that on my screen, I'm not pressing that button. Sorry.
You ain't pressing it?
I gotta wait until.
Remember, Herb was on the money almost with that 49ers game.
He
put that score up there.
He was.
He was on the money with that. See, the difference that coming in there playing this Baltimore team is all 3 phases is great.
Absolutely.
All 3. Offense, defense, and special teams. We want to talk about those Ravens right now. Come on, let's talk about those Ravens.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing. Technically, that game should have been 34-3.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, it should have been 34-3.
Mm-hmm.
If you looked at CJ Stroud, they had him so rattled, he didn't know what to do. He didn't have any place to go with the ball. They couldn't run the ball. Ravens kept them one-dimensional the whole game.
Yeah.
And they was hitting everybody. Even though they couldn't get the Stroud much, but they was hitting everybody. When they hit you, you felt it.
Yeah.
You wasn't getting no extra yak, none of that. The Ravens played their hearts out in that game. Now, first half, yeah, we was a little stale. They were stale.
Rust.
Third quarter, oh, they slowed that whole game down.
Mm-hmm.
And the time possessions just started going up. March down, touchdown. I said, this game over. Game over. As soon as they scored their touchdown, I said, game's over. And the defense came and did their job. What did they do? March back down the field again. Touchdown. March back down the field again. Touchdown. Ravens just wasn't playing with them. And, you know, Lamar said, okay, I ain't got no place to go. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. No problem. I don't have no place to go. I'm gone. See ya. Fastest person on the field. He was making everybody look slow. But when Lamar had stopped and then stepped to the side and made that dude, man, I said, is this Madden we looking at?
Pretty much.
You cannot stop that guy. It's just unbelievable. Okay, at the end of the first half, they got a couple sacks on them. Okay, no problem. I give Houston all the props in the world. But this is one of the points that I wanted to make.
Sure.
And while I'm up here, this is Hamlin pick six. Yeah, Hamilton pick six. Yeah, that would have been a pick six if he'd have caught it. But this is one of the points I wanted to make. When the Orioles was on their hot streak, right? And they went to their wild card round. Who did they play? The Texas Rangers. And they beat us. Right?
Okay.
The Houston Texans just came in here to Baltimore, and that was payback. The Ravens didn't forget about it. They just paid all the Texans back for that one. And they sent them up out of here. They paid all the Texans back for that Orioles incident.
That's true.
The Ravens said, you know, some O's, don't worry about it. We got you. We got you. They took care of him week 1, and they took care of him in the divisional round playoffs.
That's true.
It started with Houston in our season, and it ended in the divisional playoffs for them. All the way to the AFC Championship game now with Kansas City, which I knew what was going to happen. I said, we're going to play Kansas City. We're going to go through Kansas City. We're going to run through Kansas City.
Yeah.
Everybody, I'll take that. You taking a bet? I got KC. Don't forget what happened last time we beat. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's a bet? Oh, okay. It's a bet? Let me jump in. What's the bet? I'm all for a bet. I am all for a bet. Because if you're taking Kansas City over Baltimore, that's perfectly fine with me. What is the bet? I'm willing to take this bet. Because a bottle, that's what it is? Bottle? Okay. All right. I'm jumping in on that bet. I'm jumping in on that bet. Craig gonna be buying 2 bottles. I'm jumping in on that bet. I'm all for it.
Hey.
Done deal. So, listen. I'm all for it. Listen. Let me see. Tequila. Don Julio. Don't forget it.
I know that's right.
Don Julio.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna be buying 2 bottles because Kansas City ain't beating Baltimore. And no way, shape, form, or fashion. We're gonna send Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, and everybody else up out of Baltimore when they come here.
Okay. I can't make my pick yet. This is so fresh. I'm still digesting what I just saw. I mean, Mahomes didn't throw an interception, y'all.
He didn't. But okay, for someone that plays each other so often, because they play each other often, you study tape of these teams, you should know when he's calling certain plays what they're doing, where they may be going. They study.
Yeah.
He didn't throw it. Okay, I get it. He didn't throw an interception, but y'all play each other enough to know each other. It's just like being in the same division. They play each other enough.
I get that, but even in a divisional matchup, that's hard to do. Like I just like, okay, let me say it this way. If these were the same Chiefs that we saw all year long, where they barely skated by with a win, I would have been like, yeah, Baltimore's gonna boat race them. But the fact that Mahomes and that offense played in a manner that was like they're clicking on all cylinders and there was practically no imperfections to be found, that concerns me. That is my number one concern, because that's all we were expecting to see from them all year long. We didn't think we were ever going to see it because the drop passes, because the miscommunication, and all these different things that was going on offensively with the Chiefs. You saw the way they played tonight. It's like, whoa.
Okay. I give you that. I give you that. But what has Baltimore done all season? Who has really beat the Baltimore Ravens? Who has really beat the Baltimore Ravens?
Yeah.
What did we do to Detroit? What did we do to the 49ers? What did we do to Seattle? What did we do to any team around this league? We showed them who we were.
I get it.
And you know, all the little critics out there in the rooms have talked about, oh, y'all happy because y'all beat a rookie quarterback and a rookie coach, and y'all did this and y'all did that. Fine, it doesn't matter. They're a professional football team. Doesn't matter if it's a rookie or not. That rookie wasn't playing like no rookie.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't playing like no rookie. He was playing like he was a veteran. He's gonna be a problem next year.
You gotta love people that talk like that.
Right.
You gotta love it. Because I can't stand people that say stuff like that to me. Because it's like, why you want to move the goalposts? For what? For what? Like, we can't just acknowledge the fact that Baltimore straight up beat up on the Texans. We can't just have that and let it be what it is. Because that's what the final score says. That's what the film says. That's what the stats say. Everything points towards that direction that the game wasn't close. That's okay. It happens. It happens all the time, actually, in the NFL. This is no different. So with Baltimore, and this is where I'm playing devil's advocate with what Kansas City did today. What Baltimore showed was this is a team that can show you that, honestly, how many ways do you want to lose to us? We could either run the football all day long. We could either have Lamar dice you up in the passing game. We can have our defense get takeaways. We could have, just like, we can literally, however you want it. How do you want it? That's how Baltimore's been playing all year long. And the element again of Lamar Jackson, and we've been saying it all year, but we've been saying it in regards to NFC teams, but it really applies to the whole league. Practice throughout the week, you cannot imitate Lamar Jackson.
No, not ever.
You can't. There's no quarterback, there's no scout team quarterback in the league that can imitate Lamar Jackson. No matter how you try to disguise it, set it up, whatever. But to say that Lamar is going to be easy to be figured out by this Kansas City defense after what Josh Allen did to this defense. Like seriously, I don't know if we want to go there.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Still Lamar Jackson.
Who has figured out Lamar Jackson? Name one team. Name one team.
Can't name them.
Yeah. But you see, if those Steelers fans were in here, oh, we figured them out. Oh, we this. Oh, we that. Okay. We may have lost. But guess what? Where's your team versus ours?
I mean, just because you lose, doesn't say that y'all stop Lamar. Y'all had a lot of circumstances that had to go y'all way in order for that to happen.
Right.
I believe in that first Steelers game, there was like 9,000 drops. That hasn't happened since. Okay, like if that is supposed to classify as stopping Lamar, sure. It's a weak argument, but sure. But I mean, there hasn't been a team this year that has stopped Lamar. No. And that's what it boils down to. There hasn't been a team to do it. And there may not be a team to do it.
Won't be able to do it.
Yeah.
They won't be able to do it. If you look, Buffalo and Kansas City, they was walking up and down the field on each other. Easily.
Mm-hmm.
They were walking up and down the field on each other.
Yeah.
Now you adding a quarterback that's dynamic. That, okay, I'm going to pass it, but if I need to run, I'm going to run.
Right.
And I dare you to stop me. I dare you to stop me.
Mm-hmm.
And it hasn't happened. Hasn't happened. It won't happen.
No.
It's going to be a great game. I will say that.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a great game.
Please make it close. Please have it close, please. That's all I ask.
Please what?
Please have it be close. That's all I ask.
You don't want Ravens to blow them out?
I'm sorry. If Baltimore beats Kansas City in a blowout, like, I'm gonna be like, geez, man. I mean, did Kansas City deserve to be there? Like, but if Baltimore gets stomped out, I'm gonna be like, all right, Lamar.
Right.
All right, Baltimore.
If you look at this Ravens team, and I've been saying it, that's a different team from 2019.
I agree.
That is a totally different team. Them guys ain't playing. When they hitting you, they hitting you. They are aggressive on these receivers. They're pressing them. Everything. I just don't really like that zone coverage too much. No. But even with that, they still find a way to beat you.
That's right.
They still
their pressure is still
pressure
there.
Your quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. They make them make mistakes.
Yeah.
They make them make mistakes. So again, this is what I wanted. Like I said, to be like I said, to be the man, you gotta beat the man, right? Oh, we gotta beat the man. Last time they was in Baltimore, what happened? We beat them.
That's right.
They're coming here again. I told you, and I said it. It's running through Baltimore. You ain't running through us.
You called it.
You're not running through us. Baltimore's going to Vegas. Plain and simple. It's just we don't know who we're going to play. Is it going to be Detroit or is it going to be Frisco? That's it. I would love for it to be Detroit. And the reason I say Detroit is because they've never been there.
I know.
They've never been there.
I know.
They've never been there. But then they got to deal with us again.
Yeah, I just if we get Detroit, dog, it's not gonna. It can't be a repeat of what we saw back in Week 6.
It is. Game's over.
It can't. It can't. Like Detroit getting the win again today, which by the way was close.
It was.
It was close.
But interceptions does matter.
It does matter now. I just think Detroit is riding on so much momentum. The problem is we have to hope and pray that they can carry that momentum into San Francisco. I gotta see what the weather looks like.
Dan Campbell has those boys hyped. And we're going to get to Frisco in a minute because that should have been an upset by Green Bay.
Oh, my God.
That should have been an upset by Green Bay.
Yes. And let's talk about that because
But Donnell, neither is Jared Goff. Jared Goff is not good under pressure either. But go ahead.
Hey, I'll say this. Goff was under some pressure today. He was making some throws.
Yeah.
He was making some throws. We've been saying that too all year long. Goff under pressure. I get it. But today, he was making some throws where I was like, okay. Goff a little comfortable in that pocket now. Okay, Goff.
Yeah,
Goff
he made some throws, but if he gets some immediate pressure, he's gonna crack. And
that's what I'm saying. He got some immediate pressure because that's the thing about Tampa. They were going to blitz Jared Goff, and they sure enough blitzed him, and they blitzed him often. And every time they blitzed him, it was like, whoa, okay. Jared Goff knew where to find this throw at. He knew where to hit Gibbs, Laporta, St. Brown in the middle. Like it was like second nature. He was able to figure that out. He was staying calm in that pocket, made some tough throws all game long. So the narrative with Jared Goff under pressure has to dwindle down just a tad with how he played today. Now, over in San Francisco, I gotta ask, if it wasn't for that Jordan Love careless, and I'm gonna say careless because that's about as PG as I can get, careless interception. Do we sit up there and say that San Fran is in the NFC Championship game? I don't think so.
No, absolutely not. And even Greg Olsen was like, why didn't he throw that ball out of bounds?
Man,
they had plenty of time.
Pick.
Plenty of time. Why didn't he throw that ball out of bounds? Okay, so 49ers and Ravens started off slow. Ravens in the second half poured it on. They were still slow in the second half with the 49ers game. They played from behind, which something that the 49ers haven't did all season. Played from behind, right?
Right.
And so it showed me, not to mention that Deebo Samuels got hurt. Right?
Yeah.
Out with a shoulder injury. And, hope he gets better. But if you looked at it, they had just a little pressure on Purdy, and he just wasn't.
He ain't like it. He did not like it.
Green Bay gave him too many opportunities.
Yeah.
Too many opportunities, and he was able to come back.
That's true.
And even, if you notice, they was even shutting down McCaffrey a little bit. Not much, but they were shutting him down enough.
Yeah.
They were shutting him down enough. So when I'm looking at the 49ers, everybody talking about, the 49ers this, the 49ers that. The 49ers didn't really play up to what they're saying this hype of the 49ers were in that game. They did not. Oh, Purdy's the man. No, Purdy's been exposed. And I think Detroit's going to go in there and give him a handful. Detroit's going to go in there and give him a handful.
I do.
Now, I get that they play in the dome, and I get what you're saying about the weather because it was raining during that whole game with Green Bay. But I think Detroit's going to go in there and give him a handful because Detroit has taken pretty much anybody to the limit other than when they came and played us.
Yeah. And that's the one thing that you can count on with the Lions. They're a team that could win multiple ways. Now, let me make sure I say this profoundly clear because there's a difference between beating a team in multiple ways and winning in multiple ways. So Detroit wins in multiple ways. What do I mean by that? For Detroit, either it's a close game and we beat you because we have an opportunistic defense, or it's a blowout because of how profound our offense is. But if there is a gray area and the hind parts get a little bit sweaty, palms get a little bit clammy, it gets a little bit dicey up in there. It does. Now, does that change the outcome? Not necessarily, but depending on who you face, which in terms of this conversation, it will be San Francisco. You better make sure that you dot your I's and you cross your T's.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because if you don't, the one thing I will say about San Francisco, they will find a way to use that to their advantage.
Yes.
That is the only thing. But even with that, Detroit is able to win in multiple ways. They could run the ball and get 150 yards. They could have Jared Goff in that passing attack with Laporta and Gibbs and St. Brown wrecking havoc with the passing attack all game long. You can win that way. Now, granted, say what you want about the defense. They obviously, let the Bucs back in it with how they played in the second half.
Right.
But the defense has been playing like that all year. So you know what you get with Detroit. My thing is with San Francisco, if you start out slow with this Detroit team,
oh, it's over. It's over. Because Detroit's going to score points.
Yes.
You're not going to stop them.
That's the problem. You cannot be rusty. You cannot be rusty with this
and
Detroit
they
team.
really look like they were rusty.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they pulled out that win, and I saw the Bang Bang Niners gang, and I'm like, y'all really were rusty. Really, really rusty. And I said, I understand we were rusty too, because again, being off 2 weeks, you're not playing anybody.
Right.
But second half, they pulled it on. On. That's the difference between the Ravens and the 49ers start. Because even in the second half, they still looked at rusty.
Yeah. Yeah. So, with the 49ers, you have to ask what, like, you can't get away with what you did yesterday. You cannot.
No.
You cannot.
If they do that against Detroit, Detroit's going to beat them.
Yes.
Detroit's going to beat them if they do that. They better start off fast. But here's a philosophy. I'm going to take it out of Green Bay's playbook. If Detroit wins that toss, I would take the ball first and drive it down the field. Drive a stick right through their heart and get a touchdown on first drive. Say, okay, we coming to play.
Mm-hmm.
I would do the same thing Green Bay did. Absolutely.
But see, here's the thing. Here's another thing you have to worry about with Detroit. And this is what makes them so dangerous. They are the most reliant team left in the playoffs on momentum. So if Detroit gets momentum on any given drive, if they get a big play, if they get a big third down stop, if they get a 3-and-out, if they get an interception, fumble, when I tell you Detroit is the last team that I want to have that kind of momentum, I mean the last team. Because I guarantee you they are the one team that thrives on that. They do. They do. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no, they may have got a turnover, but they're probably just going to stall out and have a 3-and-out. Or, they may have had a big play, but they're just only going to get 3 points. No, not Detroit. If they get a big play, if they get a big turnover, best believe it's going to turn the points. And best believe will find themselves putting up a lot of points if it keeps happening. So that is what boils down to for San Fran. Do not let Detroit get momentum at any point in this game. At any point in this game. If you are going to make sure that you win this game, they better not have momentum. They can't.
Absolutely. They can't. So, all right, here's your saying, well, momentum. Let's go with it. Sure. Because I'm going to go back to this comment. Said the Lions struggle bad if their running backs don't start their momentum. Yeah, but generally with Detroit, they come out passing and mix their running plays in.
Yeah.
And with Detroit, it's just a right program, right system. Detroit has a lot of momentum. I'm telling you momentum, they got the whole city of Detroit with them. The whole state of Michigan is riding with them right now.
Yep.
They've been waiting for what they say since Ford was president. I mean, somebody was president, but they've been waiting for a long time to get to where they are. Okay?
Right.
Here's the thing. That's a scary team having that kind of momentum. And I've always said that Detroit was a sleeper team. Look where they are. NFC Championship game. Who'd ever thought that? Especially coming from last season.
Absolutely.
They had a winning season last season, right? They then came right back and just kept adding on to it. Now they're in the NFC Championship game.
Hey,
Who even gave Detroit at the beginning of the season would say they would be there?
NFC Championship? No. I didn't think
absolutely not.
I honestly thought they were a year early. I thought next season would be the NFC Championship conversation. But it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. But here's the one thing I will say about San Fran that I would say is the biggest X factor. There's a common theme. Two things happened. One happened to San Fran, and one happened in today's game. San Francisco gave up 100+ yards to Aaron Jones yesterday.
Yep.
And Detroit, Jahmyr Gibbs had 100+ yards rushing today. So what does that mean? That means if they get that running game going,
Frisco's not going to stop. Frisco's not going to stop him.
No.
Frisco's not going to stop him.
No. So that's the X factor for me if I were to look at it. Because I saw San Fran against Aaron Jones yesterday, and they were giving up a lot of runs.
They sure did.
A big run.
That one where they stopped Aaron Jones, if he would have kept going for a touchdown, Frisco would have lost that game.
Absolutely.
It was over.
Absolutely. So that is my X factor. Do not, if you're on the San Francisco 49ers defense, you better not allow 100+ yards rushing in this game. You do, you lose this game. It's that simple. I'm sorry. Because if either one of them gets it, whether it's Gibbs, Montgomery, if either one of them gets 100 yards, Jared Goff only needs to throw, what, 150, 200?
That's it?
And not have a turnover? Jared Goff can do that. He did it.
Right.
Okay? So that's my biggest X factor. I need y'all to pay attention to that. They get over 100 yards rushing. Watch out.
Here's another key for you.
Sure.
How many times did the 49ers blitz in that game?
Ooh, I gotta look at it again, but I'm pretty sure it was less than 30%, I believe.
Oh.
Or less than 40%, I believe. It wasn't a whole lot.
It wasn't a whole lot. They don't believe in blitzing. They only
I don't know why.
That's Shanahan's. He just don't like blitzing. He believes that his front four can do everything. Now, if you look, Chase Young was getting cooked.
Oh my God. I didn't hear his name all day today. All day yesterday. I didn't hear it. Not one
time.
Was
getting cooked.
Mm-hmm.
He could not even get no pressure. Getting cooked.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, Nick Bosa got through. I mean, it's Nick Bosa. It's Nick Bosa.
Right.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing to do about that.
But Chase Young was getting cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Torched. He was like, he couldn't do nothing. So I'm like, okay. I said, that's where you're going to have to see where they're going to have to put these programs together. But I'm telling you, if they saying that that's a weakness, of course Detroit's going to run that way. Because I wouldn't run towards Bosa.
Yeah.
And Bosa can only be on one side of the line at the time.
Yeah.
So.
Man,
Yep. Hey, he said because they had Monster Hutchins on that line. Yeah.
Yeah, Detroit got Hutchinson too now.
Yeah.
He ruins the game by himself. Watch out. Because he can. Just because he hasn't done it yet, don't mean that he can't.
And like I said, we down to 4. Down to 4.
Wow.
And then you're going to see who's going to Vegas. Ravens going to Vegas. It's just who we going to have to play. I understand you saying it's early for you and the pick, but now I see I'm drinking the Kool-Aid right now. I'm drinking.
Are you now? Huh?
I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid right now. Ravens going to Vegas. No ifs, no ands, no buts. We going to Vegas. What you saw between Buffalo and Kansas City, that won't happen in Baltimore.
Okay.
That won't happen in Baltimore. Trust me. Ravens going to be ready for them. They going to be ready. But here's the thing, though. You know, this weekend is supposed to be close to 70 degrees. So you're going to have beautiful weather. It won't be cold.
What?
It's going to be close to 70 degrees this weekend.
This weather is weird, dog.
So you're going to have beautiful weather. You're going to have a whole bunch of rowdy fans. Or in the immortal words of Pat McAfee, that white trash that's going to be
Still can't believe you got away with that.
I still can't believe he said that. Okay?
Still can't believe he got away with that on television.
Yeah, he got away with that.
Oh my God.
But here's the thing. Baltimore, it's going to be a good game. But if Baltimore wins the time of possession battle, that game is over. That game is over. It's going to be a blowout. If they control that clock, game is over.
Yeah, and that's what they did yesterday. They controlled that clock the entire second half. Yeah, that's true.
No, yeah, this comment is true.
It's true.
Very, very true. So, again, like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I already started calling my family up in Kansas City. Me and Kelsey been battling. Listen, it's on and popping. This is war all week long. All week long. Kansas City, come at me with your best trash talk. I know my family's from up there, but guess what? It's all war right now because we talk about Super Bowl. It ain't in Kansas City no more. Y'all passing that torch. Thank you. Y'all passing the torch. The torch is coming to Baltimore. Right now, here's the hashtag for the week. Quest for 3. That's the hashtag. That's the hashtag starting all week. Quest for 3. Plain and simple. Because we're going to Vegas.
Hey.
Baltimore is the team of destiny. They won't be stopped.
You know what? Do y'all, hey, in the comment section, y'all hear this? Y'all hear the tone of voice he's using right now? It sounds by any means necessary. So that is your hashtag. You already know what mine's going to be for the week. Because I've been saying it for the last month.
But
hashtag Bounty Gate at the bank. I swear, if somebody finds a way to get hurt at the M&T Bank Stadium, I promise you. I promise you. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to lose it. I am.
But wait
That's my hashtag.
How many Texans got hurt?
A couple, actually.
A couple.
Yeah. Again, my theory being proven true. It's okay. It's going to be a conversation in the offseason. I guarantee you. I will not let it rest. I refuse. Hashtag Bounty Gate at the bank. Every time somebody go to that M&T Bank Stadium, somebody find a way to get hurt, and it's not a Baltimore Raven. No. Every single time. I'm convinced. Hashtag Bounty Gate at the bank. Hashtag Bounty Gate at the bank. I'm not playing. Y'all should already know this by now. You not hear this man's voice? Oh, it's Quest for 3. It's Quest for 3. We're going to be in Vegas. We're going to be in Vegas. You hear that? That sounds by any means necessary.
Hashtag Quest for 3.
So if that means that he has to pull a Dan Campbell, if that means that they need to pull a Dan Campbell on Sunday where they're biting kneecaps off for them to get there, they'll do it. That's what it will take. That's what they'll do. I wouldn't be shocked if I look on a replay and somebody's biting somebody's kneecap off. It wouldn't even shock me. Not even gonna lie. Hashtag Bounty Gate at the bank. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. This is not a moment. This is a movement. This is a movement.
Oh yeah,
Get
it's a
it
movement.
right.
It's a movement going all the way to Vegas.
See, by any means necessary. He knows it. He knows it.
It's going all the way to Vegas, and we're bringing that Lombardi Trophy home. Plain and simple. We bringing it home. Listen, I'm all for it. Like I said, we already got bets. We already got bets in here.
Oh,
like I said, bring it on. Any Kansas City fan, any KC fan that wants to take a bet with me, I will take it. Or any fan, period, that wants to take a bet. I don't think Baltimore is going to beat them. Baltimore is going to beat them. And beat them convincingly.
Oh.
Convincingly. They're going to beat them.
Oh. Are you dropping a score right now?
You
sound very confident.
Where was Herb's score at? Hold on. Let me go
48-28. 48-28, I believe, is what it was.
All right, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me find it. Let me find this comment. There it is. This is what he said. 48-28. So he's saying 20 points. I'm going to go a little lower.
Okay.
I'm going to say 42-21. 42-21.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, okay. I can see that. There's a world that I can see that.
Reason I say 28 is because I ain't going to count Mahomes out. For some reason, he just seems to find a horseshoe or something that he just gets a prayer off. And right now, he got Rice catching the ball. But, Butterfingers McBob,
hey, he ain't play today. So that's the break that they needed. So sad. Sad.
I'm gonna give him 28. I'm gonna give him 28. You saying nah? Okay, give me a score, Donnell. Give me a score. Give me a score. Give me a score. Again, I'm just because it's Mahomes. I'm giving him. But remember, they couldn't score over 21 points in a lot of these games that they played.
Yeah.
So I'm giving them. So he said 17. Okay. All right. He said 17.
17.
17. Okay. Like I said, it's going to be interesting.
I'm sorry. This offense is different, dog. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll tell y'all what. I'll make my decision by Tuesday. I'll tell you that. I think that's fair. I'll make my decisive decision on how I think the game will go on Tuesday's show. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I need to watch. I need to go back and watch both of these games again to decipher what I need to take away. I need until Tuesday. I think that's fair. I think that's reasonable. Give me until Tuesday.
Okay. It's Tuesday. We're going to break down the Final Four.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
We're going to break down the Final Four.
Absolutely.
We're going to break down the Final Four. But I was like, no, after this game, the Bills don't have our safeties. You are absolutely right. The Bills don't have our safeties. That's what's going to make it hard for Mahomes. It's that secondary. Our secondary is hurt, and Humphrey's coming back. But so is Mark Andrews. Again, y'all got tape on Likely. Y'all don't have tape on Andrews.
I don't think Mark Andrews is going to be a huge factor in the offense, though. I think he's going to be on the snap count.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Because Likely is a beast, man.
Yeah. Seriously.
You know something? I'm a hate when they have to probably try to do his contract.
Yeah.
Because in fact, he might go to another team.
He might.
He might go to another team. He's a beast.
Yeah, he's a starting tight end in the NFL.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. He's balling. I'm not even gonna lie.
And for the simple fact that, do you see how he be pushing people down? That looks like Derrick Henry all over.
Man,
he just shoves him in the helmet.
Yeah.
Some angry
runs.
So
there's some angry runs out there. I'll tell you that.
Oh, Dalvin Cook. Oh, yeah. He did some mop-up time. He's going to get going. They was just getting him used to the offense. The reason I don't think they used him much because he wasn't used to the play calling yet. And they was like, okay, we'll give you another week. Oh,
Right.
they're going to show out. They're going to show out. Baltimore is the team to beat, and no one's really beat the Ravens.
Right.
No one's beat the Ravens. We may have lost, but no one has beat the Ravens. The Ravens has put a shellacking on every team they played. And they let you know we were here. Plain and simple. Every game, they say, oh, the Ravens not going to do this. Ravens say, okay. Oh, you talking that trash? No problem. You counting us out? No problem. We got you. We got you. We're going to go smack you around. And we were smacking you around in your house. And in the bank.
Right.
A whole bunch of thugs down there in Baltimore. I love it.
I bet you do. Because hashtag Bountygate at the bank. He keeps walking into it. He keeps walking into it, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Now he loves thugs being there too. See how
I've
ironic.
always said we've been thug balling down there.
How ironic.
Ever since Ball So Hard University. Terrell Suggs.
Yeah, I bet. How ironic that a guy that's a Ravens fan that has a stadium named after a bank don't mind thugs being there. How ironic is that? Again, hashtag Bountygate at the bank. Get out of here, man.
But who has came in there and robbed that bank? No one.
Nobody.
No one has came in there and robbed that bank at all. They scared to come in there, and I don't blame them. I would be too. Did you see what Roquan Smith said?
What?
He pretty much told the press, it's like, oh, it don't matter who comes in here. We're going to deal with them.
Okay.
It doesn't matter who comes in here. He said, we're going to be ready for them. Wherever it's Kansas City or Buffalo, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And these Buffalo fans, I kept telling them, I said, y'all not going to beat Kansas City. Y'all not going to beat Kansas City. Y'all not going to beat Kansas City. Y'all not going to beat Kansas City.
Yeah.
Y'all have played us. Last time y'all was in Baltimore, y'all lost. Y'all lost. Last time you was in Baltimore.
I got to wait until Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Got to wait.
Just like everybody called Frisco the bullies.
No.
They wasn't the bullies. They wasn't no bullies. They wasn't no bullies at all. We went out there. We kicked their door in. We drunk their beer. We sat on their couch. We kicked their dog, and we left.
Wow.
And left Cole out there on Christmas. Merry Christmas. How about that? We win the Super Bowl, Lamar getting a statue. He sure is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We lost, and the Super Bowl wasn't on the line. Y'all not going to make it this year. Plain and simple. Y'all not making it. Y'all had put up a valiant effort all season. Had to give it to you. Had to give it to the Chiefs. You can't deny it. Had to give it to them. But the buck stops in Baltimore. Plain and simple. It's over. It's over.
Okay.
It's over.
Okay.
And on Sunday, when that game is over, I'm going to absolutely say, I told you so. And we just got to wait to see who the NFC winner is. This Ravens team they're on a different level and on a mission. They are completely different. Did you see how hyped up that defense was?
Yeah.
Hyped up.
Yeah.
They were hyped. And they showed that the whole game. And then the second half, when the offense got going, I said, oh, it's game over. Game over.
Wow.
Effortless. We just started playing. Let's keep it real. We are keeping it real. We are keeping it real. But next Sunday, y'all going home. Next Sunday, y'all going home. Yeah. And matter of fact, I want everybody to keep receipts of what I'm saying. Seriously, keep receipts.
Okay.
Because remember, I eat my words. If I have to eat my words, I eat my words. But I'm not eating my words this way. Baltimore is going to Vegas. February 11th, we bringing a Lombardi trophy home. Plain and simple. Ravens are the team of destiny. And they're proving it. Lamar's the only quarterback in the NFL that has really earned his money this year. Where's every other quarterback that has made their money? Well, got these big contracts. Where are they? Hurt or home? Plain and simple. Hurt or home?
Dang.
Burrow got all his money, got hurt. And like I said, wish him a speedy recovery, right? Philly, Oh, not to mention y'all fired your defensive coordinator.
Good.
So I saw that.
Good.
But
they need to make another change now.
What's that? Herbert, home,
Herbert.
hurt and home, right? All these quarterbacks that got these big contracts are home. Lamar is the only one that has really been earning his money.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Lamar's going to get second MVP.
Yes. And he's probably going to win MVP of the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just saying, you heard it here first.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. We'll see on Tuesday, dog.
Yeah, we'll see.
I can't right now. I can't. It's
listen, the energy that I experienced up in Maryland Live, the energy was off the chain. They were off the chain up there. I was like, oh my goodness, this energy is madness. Again, and we're going to the AFC Championship game. It has never hosted one. We've been, but never hosted one.
Right. Wow.
So no one's expecting you to count your team out. I'm just letting you know you're coming down here to lose. That's it. This is the team of destiny. You're coming down here to lose. Plain and simple. And it might not be close.
Okay.
Because y'all haven't really played a defense. Y'all about to come play one now. It's just like the Texans. Everybody was hyping about the Texans. The Texans. Oh, they beat the number one defense in the league. We beat the number one defense in the league. Okay. What happened when you came down here? You couldn't do anything. Your offense didn't score any points.
Yeah. That's
didn't
true.
score any points. Your special teams got a touchdown. Your kicker got a field goal.
That's it.
And if it wasn't for the special teams, y'all wouldn't have got that.
That's true.
Y'all wouldn't have got that. That game would have been 34-3. I'll whip it. Which I didn't think would happen.
Me either.
Nope. I didn't think that was going to happen, but it did. So you're telling me that, and then all the people with the excuses, it was a rookie quarterback, a rookie head coach, a rookie this, a rookie that. Last I checked, there was an NFL professional sports team. NFL, not high school, not college. NFL, National Football League, Houston, Texas. All right, not high school, Houston, Texas, National Football League.
I don't know why.
I love all y'all excuses. I do, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whatsoever. We'll see next Sunday. How about that?
Yeah.
We'll see next Sunday.
Oh, wow.
We'll see next Sunday. And on that note, I'm going to wind it down.
Man.
Because what that sign say? Baltimore Ravens legends. Lamar Jackson's already on that. He's already on that. Just
That's right. That's right.
Mark Andrews, Marlon Humphrey, Todd Heap, McAllister, Ray, Ed. Guess what? Lamar about to cement his legacy. About to. He's about to cement his legacy. And let you know, I told you at the draft that I was going to bring Baltimore a ring. I told you in the draft, I'm going to bring you a ring. And that's what he's about to do. Bring them a ring. Hashtag quest for 3. Hashtag quest for 3. Hey, remember, if you think you can beat the Baltimore Ravens, you better wait. You must be higher than the Chicago murder rate.
Oh, you're terrible for that one. Oh my God. That's dropping on his album next week, y'all. Don't question it. Don't question it. He putting on his album right now. Stop it. Don't play with Davy Jones Locker over here. He putting out on his album next week. Stop playing with him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Listen. We got every right to be excited to where we are. I done got people telling me, I can't believe Baltimore's doing what they're doing.
Man.
I said, I can. They're on a mission. You have to understand something. And this is where it started. This Roquan Swift was upset. When they lost that divisional with that wild card round to Cincinnati
last year,
he was heated.
Yep.
If you, and I'm gonna make the comparison, if you remember this,
sure,
when the Ravens lost that round to New England off that drop pass in the end zone, I think it was Lee Evans, caught it and it was smacked out of his hands. That would have sent them to the Super Bowl. Ray Lewis was in the locker room. He said, God don't make no mistakes. He said, this wasn't our time. He said, but we coming back. Roquan Smith pretty much quoted the same thing Ray Lewis did.
That's right.
I'm just saying, and he's proven it. They're proving it. As of next week, y'all won't be. As of Sunday, that ends.
my palms getting sweaty just by trying to figure this out, man. Not gonna lie.
As of Sunday, that ends. And again, y'all coming through Baltimore. Hashtag Bounty Gate at the bank.
He knows it, y'all. He knows it, y'all. Stop playing. He knows.
I'm not a fortune teller. Tell me when I've been wrong.
Full of CM Punk. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Yeah, tell me when I'm telling lies.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Tell me when I'm telling lies. Oh my goodness, I tell you.
Wow.
Yeah, come on. We gonna send y'all packing.
Wow.
We gonna send y'all packing. But it is all good. It is all good. We'll bring you a hat. Oh yeah, y'all gonna bring a hat. Yeah, and it's gonna get stomped out of here. I'm just saying. Thank you. That's what it is with Baltimore. Inevitable. Hey. Speaking of that word, I got to go to this one. Mr. Anderson.
Uh-oh.
So you see our connection? So you're aware of it. You can feel it. I'm just saying, it's inevitable. I'm just saying.
Oh my.
I'm just saying. I'm pulling out all quotes, all stops, all week long. It's on and popping. It's on and popping. It is on and popping. Here's my thing. Come on down here. Make sure you bring Taylor. Make sure she has a nice coat, a nice hat, and all the family, y'all be hugging and kissing, because when that game is over and we send y'all up out of here, and Baltimore will be on the field celebrating with all their fans, holding that AFC Championship Conference title. And we're headed to Vegas. We're going to Vegas. like on a popcorn. Taylor can stay home.
Hey, I don't know what the beef is with Taylor, man. We're still having this conversation? Really?
Right.
Oh, brother. Here we go, man.
The Ravens are going to the we're going to the dance, plain and simple. We're going to the dance. It's just like I was in that war room today, and someone had the nerve to say that, oh, the Ravens are going to be on the couch next week. I said,
really?
Ravens ain't going to be stopped. I said, but I tell you what, for your team, because they Steelers fans, I said, for your teams, I said, tell them buy some tickets, because that's the only playing time they're going to see.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Pretty much.
Listen, I'm all for the smoke. I'll talk trash. You know, that dude has not responded back to me.
He knows.
Listen, that's the only playing time they're going to see. It's from the couch or buying a ticket and going to see it in the stands.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm ready. All week long. I'm ready. Hey, if your team isn't there, do you really have much to say? I'm just saying, if your team isn't there.
Yeah.
If your team isn't there, do you really have much to say?
Right.
But if your team is still in it, you got plenty to talk about. So any of the final four that wants to go against the Ravens, or final three that wants to go against the Ravens, let me know.
Right.
Let me know. I'm just saying. Let me know. But on that note, I'm going to wind this down. I don't even know who to give a brown bag to. Oh, yeah, I do. But I'll just you start first. I only got one.
Okay. Sheesh, man. These brown bags are rough this time around.
Ain't they?
If I have to, I'm gonna just say the Texans running game. You went through an entire first half with only 8 yards rushing after having 9,000 rushing attempts. You would think that after like rush number 10 that you would discover that it just doesn't work, but you kept trying it anyway. Yeah, next year, let's try not doing that again, shall we? Thanks, Texans. Y'all made life even easier for Baltimore with the way that y'all were running, or the lack thereof, with the amount of rushing yards that y'all were able to put up in the first half. It was bad. I think at one point it was 9 rushes for 8 yards. Like, I'm like, how you get more rushes than you do yards? It's supposed to be the other way around, fool. Brown bag for that entire rushing game. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I ain't had to get 100 yards like Green Bay did or Detroit did, but geez, something.
Absolutely. Well, I'm gonna go back up to Buffalo.
Okay.
Because what did I say last game that they just apparently wasn't listening to? Stop throwing snowballs at the players, please. Bills Mafia. That's why y'all up there crying now. Because y'all unsportsmanlike. It's unprofessional. You want to throw because you want to throw snowballs at the team while the game's going on.
Right.
What if someone gets hurt? This is their livelihood. And you throwing icicles at them. Okay? Because they really wasn't snowballs. That was icicles. Okay?
Right.
That's right. Thing is, what is going on with your fan base up there? Get over it. Guess what? Y'all a bunch of losers. And are sore losers at that. Buffalo fans, the ones that were throwing those snowballs, y'all get a brown bag. And I'm going to keep harping on this because that was unprofessional. And I hope that y'all management or somebody in that stadium does something about it because that makes no sense because someone could seriously get hurt. Oh, not to mention the brawl they had in the stands also. Y'all get brown bags too. Take y'all loss like some men and women and go home. Just like the guy that was crying on TV tonight. Showed him just crying. Had his month on and he's crying and bawling. Yeah, keep on crying the next year because it wasn't your year. Okay.
Dang.
I'm harping on this that it's unprofessional. Okay.
It is.
And it's unprofessional. Stop it, Bills Mafia. And it's not all of you that I'm picking on. It's the ones that was actually doing it.
Right. Man, I guess if I have to nitpick, man, I can't even nitpick, dog. Like
me neither.
You know what? I'll do this. This is the only one. This is the only time I'll have one brown bag. Because there's even the teams that lost, they played very well.
Yes.
So I'm not even gonna. I can't even knock the Texans for how they played, even though it was a blowout, because they still fought until the very end. It just didn't look like it on the scoreboard. So I'll make some history. This is only one brown bag out of me. I know that's a lot coming from me, but out of these games, there's only one brown bag, and I'll just keep it there. I'll keep it there. That'll be it for me.
Hey, well, I guess that's it. Because that's all I had was one. I could have gave it to Jordan Love for throwing across his body. I could have, but I'm going to spare him for that.
Because he had a great game himself.
That was a great game. That was a great game. So Jordan Love, I'm a spare him for that. He went and did something that nobody thought they were going to do. Mm-hmm. And they should have won that game. Plain and simple. They should have won that game. So, but all right. Well, it's good night time. We'll be here on Tuesday to break down the Final Four. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I'm not picking against the Ravens, but we'll see. But we'll be here Tuesday at 6, and we're gonna go around the Final Four, and then it's Vegas. And Vegas, here we come. Here we come, Vegas. I'll see y'all later.